All right, so you're probably reading from this title. I did an experiment based on height. Uh, so a little background: I'm a short guy. I'm about 5'5", 5'6", and so I have been bullied and all that sort of stuff for my height, just as everyone else is bullied for being short or other things. So it did affect my confidence when I was younger, but now that I'm heading into college, about 3 years back, I would say, is when my insecurity definitely started to go downhill. In about junior year of high school, I was completely fine. But there's been some instances where girls or guys will usually say, oh, God had to nerf you because he made you short. Or girls, in one occasion, went up to me, I didn't really know her, and she just full on said, you would be hot if you weren't so short, or something very similar to that. I don't remember, it was freshman year. So those kind of sat with me for a while. So what I actually wanted to do now is, in my mind, I want to see how big of a difference actually is height for at least women. So what I made is a Hinge account. I used a city, not going to say which one, but I made sure both cities were dense because I made another account. I'll get back into that later. So I made this account and everything was whatever, it was whatever. But I put my real height. That account was up for 1 month and 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks, I had 28 matches, which is not that bad at all. Like, that's very good, especially for a guy on a dating app. That's not bad at all from what I've heard. But then I deleted it, waited 2 months, made another account. I made a fake name. I made my name Johnny, which is not my real name. The only difference, I made myself, I think, 6 foot exactly. And so I deleted it after that, but it keeps your profile on other people's radars, even if you don't have the app. So I checked back in yesterday, actually, and it was 2 weeks. This was 2 weeks. So this was one third of the whole experiment, right? It had 50 matches. And within today, because obviously that was yesterday, today, it got 14 more. So 64 matches within 2 weeks in 1 day. So I kind of want to deep dive into that a little bit. I messed up, but this was the other account. You can even see the profile is the same, like bottom right, and it's dry as fuck. So here's my profile. As you can see, that was yesterday. I didn't post the ones today as much. I might have screenshots of those, but that is 50 matches. That's not 50 people that liked me or I liked them. That is, well, it could be actually. But those are 50 people that are interested, right? They liked a photo, they said something, they commented, you know what I mean? So here I have 6 good pictures of me. I made myself Johnny. I have this, one of the voice memos of all time. Yeah. I have potential to be goated, yada, yada, yada. Just kind of nothing burger stuff. Good pictures of me in my opinion. Also, since recording this, we got 4 other likes or whatever. So this kind of shows that, it's obviously a huge difference. I had 1.5 months to get as many matches as I could to see for the experiment, because dating apps aren't really my forte, but that was the idea. So I gave each side 1.5 months, but then I check in 2 weeks and it already has over double the amount of likes and stuff that my other previous account did. I used the exact same, I don't know what to call it, like icebreakers. I used the exact same photos in that order. I used all that. But the only difference was, besides the college, was the fact that I was not short. I was taller. I was 6 foot or something around there. So this does show that being tall, at least to younger women, is a huge, huge deal. And maybe when I was younger, this would have been very bad for me. This would have been like, oh God, like even now, I'm a little worried about it, but I'm actually comfortable in my own skin. And the person that's always gonna like you, and the person that will be your husband, your wife, whoever, they can look past your faults, or even if you don't have faults, your other issues, or they just don't care about height. So if your dream girl does care about height or something, then maybe visually she was your dream girl, but that's just not how it's Jesus Christ, that's not how it's gonna work out. So I want you to come away from this video, whether you're tall or short, the person that you're gonna marry or whatever you're into, they're gonna look past those things. And if they can't, then it isn't gonna be love, and it's not gonna be a good relationship. That's kind of the blueprint for a relationship, is that they look at you for who you are and what you are, things you can and can't change. They look past that and they take that chance with you. So yeah, just a little experiment. I've been working on this for a little bit. This video is probably going to be horrible editing, but peace.